Okay, lesson 248. Whatever suffers is not part of me. Okay, we're back on track. Filming while dinner is cooling down for Justine. So here we go. I've disowned the truth. Now let me be as faithful in disowning falsity. Whatever suffers is not part of me. What grieves is not myself. What is in pain is but illusion in my mind. What dies was never living in reality and did but mock the truth about myself. Now I disown self-concepts and deceits and lies about the Holy Son of God. Now am I ready to accept him back as God created him and as he is. So perfectly timed that I had said earlier, yesterday's lesson, that I kind of hit a wall. I was feeling overwhelmed on some way, just kind of burnt out. I could have used the word, but even as I was labeling how I felt, something about that didn't feel right, because I trusted. It was like, if I stay in this mud, something beautiful is going to grow. And already I feel so great today. Just like something has cleared and broken and lifted and shifted. And when I read the lesson, it was like, yes, and that's true. And my friend Carla, who is a stickler for the truth, and she's so dedicated to all things truth, capital T. I know if I had called her and said, oh, Carla, man, kind of burnt out, and she would have held me in compassion. And that's the thing. Even where this says, what dies was never living in reality. That's harsh for someone who lost a loved one. It's because in the human body, it's like dishonoring our experience if we just say, well, that's not real. So there's a delicate balance. And I will say that for myself, as I watched myself feel exhausted, I also heard and felt I was not afraid. I didn't feel doomed. I didn't actually even feel like I needed to fix anything. I was like, you're cool. Just be in this. And already, I had a great conversation with one of my prayer partners today, and describing how I felt, kind of like stuck in the mud. And, talking with him, it was like I trusted I could be really, really honest. And it was just like I was in a better place. Yesterday I spoke with a friend, and I think because she is so empathetic, she could feel how my energy was kind of depleted, and she was like so lovingly concerned and like brainstorming with me ways to get out and have my own time, which I still know that it will happen. That is what I'm working towards, is like taking great care of myself. And so all the conversations are helpful, and I just am speaking to that, knowing that even though my body was going through something, there was a whole other awareness that I'm not my body. I'm not, like, I respect this experience and I will be kind to myself through it, but I don't have to I'm not going to be stuck there. This is part of an evolution. The fresh feeling after like a thunderstorm, and it's already arrived, and it's just going to keep getting better. And it was something I was going through, and it was helpful, and I'm on the other side of it, and I'm so grateful. I can feel the dawn. And this, just to me, it's about going through the day and honoring the human experience and still holding this knowing, and even being willing and interested to connect with the self that's not even living this life, like that's present but not, like the other day, I don't want to be graphic, but I opened an envelope in such a way that I kind of like got a paper cut, and they're so yucky, and I felt it, But my instinct was like, okay, I felt it. I didn't like it. I even was like kissing for Justine. I was like, oh, my finger, and I hugged it, and then I moved on. But the idea was like, you have some kind of incident and you honor yourself. You send love to yourself, which is just being Christ to yourself. And then it's just knowing healing's happening, something was at work there. And it's something about moving forward and not staying there. Being there as long as you need to be in a loving way, which I was kind of stuck in the mud feeling and just stuck. Like, I'm just in the mud. I'm not even gonna get out. I'm just gonna be here. And then next thing you know, it's like a clearing. It's like it rained and, well, that would make mud worse. But it's like somebody came and just lifted me out. I didn't even have to fix anything. So we're not meant to suffer, and our spirit can't suffer. So it's going in and out, having that ability to be in both places. And so I have this feeling like my spirit was just having me trust where I was, and things feel really good right now. So blessing you're practicing today. So recognize your identification today. It's just an invitation, or it's just one thing I'm called to share or suggest, but it's not for me to dictate your practice at all. But that's what this was about for me, was like recognizing that even when I was suffering, I had this knowing I won't be here forever. It's something to learn. And there was that presence of the observer, like, and so that's really cool. So have fun. Okay, happy practicing.